ورسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم يقول كل بدعة ضلالة.
As for the question, if I cannot decide which evidence is stronger, how can I decide which scholar to listen to? What is the ruling when choosing different evidences and following a particular madhab? Then it should be understood, Hafidakumullah, that the people are of different levels. There are three groups of people as it relates to this. One, the mujtahid, the scholar that has the tools of al-ijtihad. They have the ability to derive rulings directly from the text of the Quran and the Sunnah. Naam. And they fulfill the conditions that have been mentioned in the books of Usul al-Fiqh. Naam. The second group of people, Tullab al-Ilm, the students of knowledge who have the ability to compare the statements of the scholars about a particular matter. They do not possess the tools to allow them to derive rulings directly from the text of the book and the Sunnah. They're not mujtahid. However, they are able to research. They have the qudra upon bahth and tahqiq. These individuals don't have to blind follow any of the scholars. Rather, they can research the matter and take the position that appears to be in agreement to the text of the book and the Sunnah. What is referred to by Ahl al-Ilm as al-qawl al-rajih, the strongest stance in a particular mas'ala. The third category of people, the awam, al-ami, the common person, they do not have the ability to perform ijtihad, independent scholarly research and deductions, nor are they a student of knowledge that can compare the statements of the scholars. They're a common person. Al-ami. This category, the third category, they ask the scholars of at-tawheed and as-sunnah. They ask the scholars of at-tawheed and as-sunnah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He said in the Quran, فَاسْأَلُوا أَهْلَ الذِّكْرِ إِن كُنْتُمْ لَا تَعْلَمُونَ. Ask the people of knowledge if you do not know. Yes, ask them. It's important to note here, if they take a position of a scholar that they trust, a scholar of the Sunnah, naam. Or for example, they adhere to a particular madhab. They grew up in Saudi Arabia, for example, and they learned the Hanbali madhab. Or they grew up in Pakistan and there were Ahl Sunnah there who were raised upon the Hanafi madhab. Then following a madhab, according to a number of scholars, is not forbidden in itself. What is forbidden is rigidly and blindly adhering to the madhab when it is clear that it goes against the text of the book and the Sunnah. So say, for example, you ask a scholar a question, I'm a scholar of a Tawheed and a Sunnah, and later on, it becomes clear to you that as it relates to that matter of jurisprudence, fiqh, the statement of that scholar opposes a clear text, becomes clear to you. Then it is obligatory upon you at that moment that we all submit to the text. Naam. That which is censored is a ta'assub al-a'ma, blind allegiance and blind following to a particular madhab or a particular individual. Naam. With regards to when the scholars, they differ, for example, the time that we are living now, and there comes an issue and the scholars of the Sunnah amongst themselves, they disagree. Then what do we do? And you want to ask a particular question, you ask the scholar that you believe to be most qualified and most suited and most trusted and upright as it relates to your issue. Now, Wallahu a'lam wa jazakum Allah khairan.